And our next guest has some great ideas for Mom from Gilbert Chocolates, Sally Krichbaum. Hi, Sally.
Hi, Bart. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, and happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to see one of my kids this year for Mother's Day, so that's nice. And I'll get to see my mother for Mother's Day, too. Now that she's moved to Jackson, I can see her more often.
Oh, really? Your mom's here?
Yes. We moved.
Nice.
She moved here last August at the atrium, and it's been a really good thing. So.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do your kids get you chocolate for Mother's Day?
No. I did get flowers, though. My daughter was in town yesterday, and she brought me some flowers, so that was nice. So that's a good choice, but I like chocolate.
Well, chocolate's a good choice. All moms love chocolate. No doubt about that. And we have some ideas.
Yes, we do have ideas.
Yeah.
We do have a pretty box. It's kind of like all roses up here. I was looking at it, and we have like a little rose bouquet you could buy, or a number one mom, and
that's neat.
Isn't that nice? Yeah. One of the staff put that together, and it's just a cute little thing. When we were at Valentine's Day, a gentleman came in. He said, "Where are your red roses?" And I'm like, "What?" And he said, "The red roses with chocolate in them." He said, "It took care of everything. I got the flowers and the chocolate all together." So we've got them. We got them there. We got them right here. We've made our roses, although not all were red, but you can buy your little box of just little roses if you wanted to buy your mom roses. Someone had the cute idea of putting it in a little dome, kind of like Beauty and the Beast. And so it's just a cute little thing. And this is, if you were buying your mom flowers and you wanted to get her something just a little bit to go with it, this is a cute idea. Looks really nice. Or if you wanted to have, if you're like my sister used to be, she had both her mothers for lunch, and this would make a really nice table decoration, beside your mother's, beside all the plates or something, and just make her feel special, because you've got something that's really cute, but it's not over the top. So that's a cute idea too. And then we have our box, which is all roses, and that also is pretty popular. It holds about a pound of candy, and you could add a dark chocolate rose like I have to it if you like. But we have a lot of different, of course, our gold boxes too, And it's funny how things are different each season. And this season, it seems like the older men, like you're my ages, they come in a week in advance, and they have learned to appreciate their mothers, and they are buying their Mother's Day gift, last week, so that they've got it, and they're going to give it to her. And it's interesting, just to see how the different society, comes in at different seasons, to buy for chocolates for somebody in their life. So this year it's been like the older gentleman who's come in for his mom,
Well, I would consider myself in that demographic, and I can relate, because, in my 20s, it's, you got a card or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, I called my son a couple weeks ago, and I said, "You are coming for Mother's Day, right?" He said, "Okay." So I'll see him anyway.
Yeah. And it's not just your mom, because every year, the question in our family is, well, what are we doing for Mother's Day? What are you getting? It's like, and I learned early in my marriage that the phrase, well, she's not my mom, is not acceptable when we're referring to your wife.
That's right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, sometimes it's the only gift you get. So.
Yes, your wife most likely gave birth to your kids, so
let's hope so. Yeah. That's right. And yes, and especially when the kids are little, that's maybe the only gift you get, is from the husband. So that is nice. We had a tour come through on Tuesday, and it was a ladies group. And we had one lady, and she bought 4 or 5 of these, and she was just going to give them to all of the ladies in her life, that maybe were. That it's just a nice little thing, but it says, "Thank you, thank you for being a good mom. Thank you for all the hard work you do." So
that's a great idea. Maybe you know someone, a mom that their kids aren't around, or the nursing homes.
Yes.
One of the saddest things I've seen is Mother's Day or Father's Day at a nursing home, and the kids aren't visiting.
Yeah.
And
or they may not even have kids.
Yeah.
A lot of times that's the case too.
Yeah. Or they're so far away that it's hard. So maybe you know someone that's a mom that's not going to be able to spend time with her child or children. So they'd love a Mother's Day gift from you.
Yeah, they would. So.
Just buy up a bunch of things and
That's
you'll
right.
have them with you. The person, maybe the male person's a mom, maybe.
That's true. Yeah, you can give it to everybody.
Now, besides Mother's Day, Sally, we've got a lot of other gift-giving occasions.
Yeah, we have a graduation in our family, so we're making chocolates for that. And I always like to emphasize the Jelly Bellies at graduation because we have all the colors. You know, if you have school colors, your kid maybe is going to U of M, you can get blue and yellow, you know, and have those on the table for people to snack on, that sort of thing. And it doesn't melt, you know, with the season. Depending if you're outside, it can be really hot if you're under a tent. And so I like to recommend something like that. We do the chocolate fountain for graduations as well when we're available, and so that's always a hit too. So that's always nice. Then, of course, Memorial Day is kind of a picnic sort of thing, and so it's not as much of a chocolate season, but Father's Day will be. So
yeah, and we were talking before the show about those with that can't tolerate dairy or don't like dairy.
Yes. If your mother can't tolerate dairy, we do have the dairy-free bar. And it's not a lot of stuff. We have the state bar that we're doing in it. Also we're doing strawberries too, chocolate-covered strawberries on Friday. So that would be, we've had several calls about that. So we will be doing those as well. But yes, the dairy-free bar is just oat milk and sugar and the cocoa butter and the chocolate. And those are the 4 ingredients. And it makes a really smooth chocolate. And it's 50-50, so it's right in the middle. It's not really, it's just a medium chocolate bar, but it's very good.
Yeah, you brought some a couple times ago, and I thought it was really good. And I knew that it was dairy free when you had me try it. So I had that in my mind, but I thought it was delicious.
It was. It is. We sold a few dairy free bunnies this year for Easter. So there is a need out there. It's not huge, so we don't do a whole lot in dairy free. But, and that also is soy lecithin free too, that candy bar. We sell other things that are dairy free, like our blueberries. We have this chocolate covered blueberry and a Danish mocha bean, but they have soy lecithin in them. So people who are sensitive to that still can't have those, but they could probably have the dairy bar. So it's all, there's just a ton of variety out there. So
So you said there are those thinking in advance that have already been in for Mother's Day, but it's not too late now.
That's right, it's not too late. So come on out and see what we've got. And our ladies are pretty good at putting together, you know, baskets and things for people who want to take something special or unique. And this is a unique thing that I put together in a hurry, but because I was coming here. But you know, you can put anything you want in your box.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't like cherries, you wouldn't put cherries in there, but you can make it, and it's you know, it's from you because you came in and you made it yourself. So it is a nice option.
Yes, custom design your own.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
And something cool that they have at Gilbert Chocolates is a frequent customer club.
Oh, well, we have the rewards program, yes, and that's your phone number. It's very simple. And occasionally we will send out a text saying if you come in and spend so much money, you'll say we can get a free, you know, something or other.
Yeah.
So we usually forget to do stuff like that, but occasionally we get that out. So that also is the advantage of being a part of our rewards program, besides the points you earn, which eventually gets you free candy. So
can't beat that.
Yeah.
Well, great to see you, Sally. Thanks for great ideas for Mother's Day.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me over.
You bet. Downtown Jackson's Gilbert Chocolates and Sally Krichbaum. Well, Queen's Church